Hi guys, welcome to Cognitive Hub SQL tutorials. In this video, I am going to explain about how to do the aggregating functions in SQL. That is nothing but how to average a particular column values, as well as how to retrieve the maximum value for a particular column, as well as how to get the minimum value of a particular column, and how to do the sum of all the records of a particular column, and all these are aggregating functions. Now how to do that particular aggregating functions on a particular column, I am going to explain in this video. Now without wasting any time, let's dive into the topic. Okay guys, here let us see what is the contents present in our table here. So if you do select star from sample table, it will retrieve all the values here, duplicate. So I don't want to execute these values. Okay, I am just leaving it. Now what I want is, I want to do the aggregating operations. So the basic aggregating operations that we have are count, that is nothing but which will count the all the number of records present in our table. So if you do count of star, that means it will give the total number of total number of records present in our table. Similarly, if you do sum, what it will do is, it will, if it is an integer column, then it will sum all the values of a particular column for every record. Similarly, if you do average, then it will do the average. Suppose if you have 10 records in a column, then it will sum up of all the 10 records values, and it will divide by 10, because we have total of 10 records. That is what average means. Similarly, if we have a min function here, and then max function, which will retrieve the minimum of that particular column value, and max means which will retrieve maximum of that particular column value. So how to do that in while running the queries, I am going to show you now. So previously we have seen about select star from sample table. Now what I want is, I want to here we have seen here 15 records. Now what I want is, I want to count the records here. So select count of star from sample underscore table. So what it will do is, it will count all the records present in the sample underscore table. So what I am doing is, I am just entering the control enter to run. So if you observe this, then it is getting as 15 here. So because total number of records present are 15. Suppose if you specify any condition, like where column 1 is greater than 5, then the count will little bit decrease, because what happens is, it first of all it will run the condition column 1 is greater than 5, then only it will count all the records of that particular which is satisfying that particular condition. So if I run this, so you are getting total of 12 rows, not a 15 rows, because only there are column 1 value greater than 5, we have we have total of 12 rows which is satisfying that particular condition. So in order to know how many rows are there which is satisfying some particular condition, or which is present in your table, you can use count command here, count function here. So this is how you can do the count aggregating function in SQL. Similarly, we have a sum function here. What we have is, we have column 1 and column 3 as a integer. So one thing you need to remember is, sum and average functions will only operate on integer columns. Here column 1 as well as column 3 are integer columns, so that is why I am mentioning it as sum of column 1. So what it will do is, it will print the sum of column 1 values of all the records. So I am just clicking control enter here. So if you observe that the sum of all the column 1 values are 188, and then if you can also specify here condition where column 1 is greater than some 10. If you run this, we have only 172. That means column 1 value is greater than 10 means we have only few rows, and the sum of those rows are 172. That means what it will do is, first of all it will execute the condition, and whatever the records that you got, those on those things only the sum of column 1 will get operated. So this is how sum will operate. That means what sum will give is, it will count the values of every record of that particular column and print it in our output. Similarly, we have average here. If you do average AVG, the average of column 1 means we previously seen the sum of column 1 is 188, and now the average of column 1 is 188 divided by 15. It will be something like 10 point something. So if you see this 12.533, because 188 divided by 15 means it will be like 12 point something, like which is nothing but 5333 and so on. So this is how average will work. Similarly, you can also specify here conditions also, where some column 1 is greater than 5 or column 3 is greater than 6, something like that. So if you specify any condition, it will first of all execute that basic condition, and whatever the records that you are getting after executing that basic condition, on those records only the average function will get executed. So this is how the count, sum and average function will work. Similarly, we have max function here, max of column 1. So I am running it. What it will do is, it will select the maximum value of the column 1 value. If you observe the select star from table, the maximum value of column 1 is 23. So if you run this select max of column 1, it will print the 23. Suppose if you change this to column 3, then it will get 29, I think. Yeah, the maximum value is 29. Similarly, we have a minimum function, min of column 3. So it will print something value like 6, because the minimum value present in the column 3 is 6. So again, min and maximum value are operate only on like integer columns. So we have some other functions like date functions and all. I am going to explain those in next videos, but for now, all the like count value will be used to get the total number of records after doing some specific condition or without doing some specific condition also. And sum, average, min, max will work only on the integer columns, and it will give the sum of all the record values of a particular column. And for average, it will give average of all the columns, all the record values present in that particular column. And for min, it will retrieve the maximum and minimum value of that particular column. So this is all about the aggregate functions and how to run the queries using aggregate functions and all, along with some basic conditions. You can also use multiple conditions using a logical operators and relational operators, and you can also deep dive into these queries by writing a large queries or some real-time queries and all. So that's all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching.